Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Next Generation Pod's Attack of the Screen with Noah Fryman. I apologize for such a long period of time in between this Attack of the Screen episode and the last, and I hope to begin having them more frequently. Today, we're going to be discussing Marvel's newest hit, Iron Man 3. I watched the latest superhero flick last weekend and uploaded a review. However, I was unhappy with its outcome, so I instead made it into my Attack of the Screen comeback video. In the latest Iron Man, Tony Stark has returned to his suit project since the events in New York City. Pepper has moved in, and Happy has become security chief at Stark Industries. All seems well, except Tony Stark's experiences in New York City has been keeping him awake at night. It gets worse as he begins to have panic attacks, only to be multiplied by the arrival of the newest villain, the Mandarin, who will attack Tony Stark's home, causing a chain of events which causes Tony Stark to have to pull his wits together to stop the maniac, the Mandarin, and protect the people he loves. First of all, may I say that Iron Man 3 is definitely the most serious of the three. And the absence of constant wearing of the suit by Stark was criticized by some general audience members. May I refer to my Attack of the Screen episode when I call them Cinemorons. Iron Man was masterful. Iron Man 2 was not bad but not as good. But all of them had, and the rest of the Avengers movies leading up to and including the Avengers, had a certain feel to it. And in order to keep things fresh, they would have to really step up the game as to how they were going to continue the series. Iron Man 3 is really a clean slate for the Avengers series and definitely displays potential for the continuation and build-up to the next Avengers. Downey Jr.'s performance is as good as ever, and Tony Stark shows a lot of positive development for the character. Ben Kingsley's performance definitely is perfect and dead-on. However, there is a certain twist to the Mandarin, which I will not spoil for you, that seems both clever and not so necessary at the same time. It feels like a big realization partially, but then again feels like a slap in the face by the producers of this movie. The Marvel Iron Man humor is definitely present in this one, and while it is the funniest, it is also the most well spread out in this one. May I say that Iron Man 3 feels like the equivalent of The Dark Knight Rises, in which both movies the main character isn't in his suit as much, and has to pull his wits more than his strengths together to put a stop to the chaos without the suit. Despite a couple of laughable plot points, Iron Man 3 is a wonderful start for the continuation of the Avengers series, as it takes a huge leap from the previous two Iron Mans, and the audiences will be well pleased. This has been Attack of the Screen with Noah Fryman. Thank you.